Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we have a very interesting review for something so simple, yet something so outrageous that honestly, it got me thinking that I needed to make a video about it. This video is not sponsored. I bought the card bag all by myself with my own money. They didn't tell me to do anything. The way I found out about this brand was through the relentless advertisements that I keep seeing on Instagram day in and day out. So I had to buy the product myself to try and figure out what it's like. Because on YouTube, all the videos talking about the card bag are either sponsored or they're from a vendor. So they can't really give a very good review. And from a sponsored product video, you're not really gonna get anyone telling you, hey, this is a $30 pencil pouch. What are you doing? They label it as a luxury pouch, and yeah, it's very luxury, but at the same time, I think that if you just take a step back and look at it for what it is, you could very easily just not spend $30 on a bag, and I will show you. In this video, we're gonna be talking about the cord bag, or CRDBAG. If you're anything like me, and you make your living with your camera, odds are you're probably also on your phone for work, messaging, posting your work, trying to get new clients. So Instagram is something I'm definitely on daily and often. And here's where this video gets started, because I don't mind a couple ads here and there, but there was this one advertisement that kept coming up. No matter how much I tried, it was always the same one. It was for cord bag. And they seemed really nice. On the promotional content and on the ads, they seemed very well built, very nice product. They obviously took the time to do the photo shoots for them to get all the pictures of the bags looking nice. So after checking out all those advertisements and getting bombarded with them, I was like, fine, I'll go ahead and check out the product. So I go on their page and I look them up. These bags are insane. They're like $20, $30, $40, $50 for a bag that looks like a pencil pouch. And listen, myself and just like any other creative that does this full time, I will buy anything that makes my life easier, saves me time, gives me peace of mind. Things that fall in this category would be something like a Pelican, a backpack, or just anything that makes my life easier and is worth the investment. I'm no stranger to buying nice things that are worth it. I have the Sennheiser MKH50 microphone, boom overhead, that's $1,400. The recorder to then record that microphone is also $1,400. And the camera setup that I have right now is probably about $5,000. So I'm very used to this photography, creative, videography tax that most of our products have. But usually there's a reason. This product is really good. It works out. It does its job really well. Same thing goes for this. This is a Pelican case, and for what it is, it's pretty expensive. And my local camera store had them, so I just thought I should get one because the investment here is that it is protecting my thousands of dollars in camera gear. So having all this in here with this padded already included and already thought out, it's a one and done purchase. You buy the case, it does its job immediately. It protects it, you seal it, it's watertight, you can put locks on it, you can travel with this because this is the Pelican Air. Overall, this is a nice product and it does its job wonderfully. And I have no complaints. So where am I going with that? That's all just to say that nice things are expensive. Oftentimes, I think that when we're in the creative industry, we look at everything as investments, and to a certain degree, I think that's a good way to look at things. This tripod is the same tripod, it's a Manfrotto B3 that I got with my Canon Rebel T6 to take long exposures. I've had this since I started my photography journey in about 2017. So this tripod is super old, but it still works fantastic. This was a solid investment. Same thing with this. I got into video and invested into a video tripod with a flute head. These are nice investments that will stand the test of time. But some things just, you look at it, you think about it, and you're like, but why? Like genuinely, my question was why? Why does it cost so much to buy one of these bags? And after the last month of just being absolutely bombarded with all these ads, odds are if you're a creative professional, you've also seen these ads and I can't escape them, no matter how hard I try. So I just went out and I checked them out. I was like, okay, they're really nice. Maybe they are premium. Maybe it's worth it. I got them. And oh my gosh, to their credit, once I got mine, I tried checking out some patches on Amazon or something, thinking that they'd be cheap. Patches are pretty expensive. I don't know if it's just drop shippers making them that expensive, but again, here, for a little wall of patches, it's also $50. And this whole ecosystem is just hard for me to wrap my brain around. And I don't know if it's the Latino in me talking, but I'm like, ¿qué? 20 pack of cardboard tabs for $10 to slide into the pouch to label them. All right, enough talking. Let's actually look at what these look like. This is CRDBAG's smallest and least expensive bag at $20. The CRDBAG Fuse Mini is the entry level for this ecosystem. It has a piece of Velcro at the front where you can then stick it to other things or stick another Fuse Mini to it as a label holder here at the front. You can't really see it because it's transparent. The packaging is pretty nice. It's well designed, thought out, very minimalistic. It's just a bag. It comes attached on a piece of Velcro, which then on the back it reveals the MOLLE system so that you can stick it onto more things. And on the back of the Fuse Mini, it has another piece of hook loop or Velcro, so you can then go ahead and put it on another piece of Velcro just like that, and it sticks. So for $20, that's the Fuse Mini. For about $33, you have the small organizer pouch, which I have to say, this one feels a lot better than the Fuse Mini. I love the zipper on here. Both zippers are the same on the Fused and the small organizer pouch, but the small has a pouch zipper going straight down, which makes it, in my opinion, a lot easier to open and close this bag compared to the Fuse Mini, because the Fuse Mini, its zipper actually twists from one side to the other. I don't know the benefits of that, but I can tell you right now, as an end user, it's not very fun to use. It's a creative and unique design choice, but I don't like the way that it's kind of tough to open the zipper, which if I pull it here, I want to pull it just straight across and not have to do this weird maneuver where my tension is not getting anything done. It almost feels like I'm about to break the zipper, basically. So I think the Fuse Mini, if it had a straight zipper on top, it could have been really nice. Just not overthink it. And I know I'm probably coming off really lazy, but when you are on a set or you're doing some work and you just need your stuff to work, I don't want to have to think extra about how I have to open a specific zipper. Like a zipper should just open, versus this, I have to pull and twist, which is just a unintuitive motion. Like I just want to go straight down and straight back up to close. I think the design is very neat. I think the practicality of it is not there. I personally don't think it's worth it. I think the end user experience is kind of frustrating. Having a zipper that is unique doesn't exactly make it better. I have to think extra about opening the zipper, which sounds lazy, but when you're in a busy environment and you can't spend any more time thinking on any other things, having to think about, oh, I need to pull, twist, and it'll open up, just is annoying. So for the CRDBAG Small, you have this Velcro strip here that's ready to just accept any sort of patches, labeling, or another bag. I put my Fuse Mini here, and I think that's a nice little holder for it. To the right of that, you have this see-through plastic, which can then be used as a holder for your labels. On top of the CRDBAG, you have that nice YKK zipper. I think the zipper action is really nice and smooth. I definitely love the feel of it. I like the straight design on the CRDBAG pouches versus on the CRDBAG Fuse Mini, which has a twisted zipper. And right here, I have the card pouch medium. This is about the biggest size of CRDBAG that I thought could be useful for me. Anything bigger than the CRDBAG medium, and I would just put it in a backpack. On their promotional stuff, they're putting everything in these bags. They're putting DJI Ronins, they're putting their cameras in bags, they're putting everything in bags, their lenses in bags. I don't really get the point of putting large objects such as camera bodies, lenses, gimbals. I don't really understand. What's the thinking of putting everything in a pouch? I would get annoyed with having to open a zipper and close it up. And if you're anything like me, when you're on a job, your bag starts out nice and organized, so everything is there when you need it. But once you start taking things out and putting things back in, I'm running and gunning. I'm not exactly thinking about where I'm putting stuff back in. When I show up at a job, I need the organization to be there when I start the day. As the day goes on, my bag gets more and more shuffled, and I don't really have the time to then go ahead, find the bag with the right label to put that device back in there. It just, in my mind, doesn't make sense. It's reinventing the wheel for no reason. For the card bag pouches and the Fuse Mini, they all come in this little plastic bag here, which kind of seems excessive, but the more I thought about it, the more it makes sense. When you ship these, you don't really want your $30 bags to be rubbing up against each other and getting micro scratches. So at least they show up nice and new. So once you remove the plastic, right beneath that is the actual card bag itself. So here's that little baggie that the card bag comes in. And this is what the card bag looks like fresh out of the package. You can see it has that little cardboard labeling here, and it has a little tag in it. This has the warranty information on it. You can scan it, register your bag, all that good stuff. And just to show you that I'm not horsing around, I bought these with my own money. And I bought a pretty good amount of them. So after all it was said and done, after months of being advertised by Instagram and this company for these bags, I finally bit the bullet. And after such consideration, this is the combination I bought. I bought 2 card bag organizer pouch mediums, 2 card bag organizer pouch smalls, and 2 card bag organizer pouch minis. You wanna know how much all that was? 6 bags. $185. Here I have my favorite combination, which is the Fuse Mini and card bag pouch medium. You can see right here that the Velcro and the Velcro hooks on the Fuse Mini work perfectly so that I can put the Fuse Mini on the card bag pouch medium. I also like this included hook here because it adds for extra security between putting the Fuse Mini to the card bag medium. So just smacking it on there, the Velcro instantly takes over, and now the Fuse Mini is being held on there by the Velcro. And I got 2 of these configurations, both using a card bag medium and a card bag Fuse Mini. I think this is probably the most useful configuration that I found so far. I think that the medium is a nice size, and the small is a nice little pouch that can also take little trinkets. I used it to put my time code in and to have my wireless. So I took them out just to experience it. I didn't fully immerse myself into the card bag mindset, but it didn't take me very long to see that while yes, the product did exactly what it's advertised to, it's a bag that holds your things. I then started thinking about the $185 that 6 pouches cost me. If you're anything like me, I like to YouTube things because I like to watch other people's experience, any little tips, any tricks. I like to go on YouTube. And I could not find any video that wasn't from a vendor of card bag or a sponsored video from card bag. And the ones that are most annoying to me are the ones that are kind of disguised as top 5, top 10 essential products you need in your camera bag, which, okay, fair game. So they sneak in the sponsorship in a video like that. So in between all the genuinely good and useful stuff that any creator uses, they will slip the sponsorship in the middle, which is fine. I'm not hating on them, get that money. So after watching all of these sponsored videos and trying to find out more about the bag, I couldn't really decide what was this product about. All of the content on their page is obviously hype content, positive content, and very well produced photo shoots for card bag products, which, fair, you have to invest. I just can't wrap my mind around the pricing. I know there's a lot of aspects to running a business, the overhead, and then I don't know how much profit they're making, but this is just insane. $20 for a small bag. So this right here, the Fuse Mini can only comfortably hold about 2 timecode boxes, which I just think is hilarious at this point, honestly. Another thing to note about the Fuse Mini is that it's heat welded or some sort of welded here. So basically they took the 2 plastics and they heat welded them together. So basically they just glued themselves to each other. That's not really the most confident, inspiring thing for me. As I opened this up for the first time and I tried putting something into the bag, the first thing I thought was that the bag expands out. And I was wondering to myself, how strong is this weld here? And how long is this bag gonna last me before the weld just comes undone? And now I just have a big hole in this plastic mesh. I think that heat welded part on the Fuse Mini is gonna be the #1 failure point and probably my pain point eventually one day whenever this decides to give up. But time will tell. For 20 bucks, I sure hope it lasts me quite a bit. But if I don't put very many things in here and I only put something light like a timecode box, I think it should be fine. I think if you are carrying this with something heavy in there and really abusing this bag, I don't think the heat weld will last very long. So that leaves us with the regular card bag pouches, the medium, and the small. I like these better. In my mind, they just seem a lot more robust and durable than the CRDBAG Fused Mini with its heat welded ends. I just don't really believe that's going to give me much durability. And I think that product is going to fail a lot earlier than the CRDBAG pouches. All right, so that's CRDBAG. Now let's look at some of CRDBAG's competition. And by competition, I mean just let's look at other bags. So this video is not aimed at the people behind CRDBAG. This is only about the product. As someone that makes videos online, I know what it's like to have something out there and have people just give their opinion on it, whether it is a positive or neutral or not so favorable one. But I just want to say that this video is only about the CRDBAGs themselves, not about the people behind them. I've checked out their page and they're behind the scenes. Y'all look like a really nice group of people. This is not about the people behind CRDBAGs. This is about CRDBAGs themselves. And I think when you go online and you launch a product that is a pouch, a bag, and you charge a premium price for it, I think you should be expecting videos like this. I think we do need videos like this to bring people down from the hype and the advertisements and just snap some sense back into you, where you can see that a regular pouch that you can pick up from your local store can be pretty much the same thing as a CRDBAG for a fraction of the cost. So do I think CRDBAG is worth it? Absolutely not. Do I wish I could get my money back? Yes. Am I going to return these? No. I'm sticking with my decision. This will forever be a reminder to me to not fall for advertisements and to really just use my noodle next time and just have these as a reminder that I shouldn't believe the hype behind things. This is a super overpriced product, which next time you see a CRDBAG promoted post, check the comments. Shout out to CRDBAG for not deleting those negative comments. The ones that say $20 for a mini bag that can barely hold 2 timecode boxes is overpriced. And the people that call these overpriced pencil cases, they're not that far off. I hope this video was useful. It brought you some insight. Hopefully it gave you the information that you were looking for about CRDBAGs. And this is just a call for all of us to take a moment, breathe, and not fall for advertisements, and to really think about, what is it that I'm buying? Am I buying the brand? Am I buying the convenience? Am I buying something that is worth more than money? Am I buying something that will make me better at my job? Am I buying something that will save me time and money? I can't say that my life has been revolutionized since buying the CRDBAG system. I just accept the fact that I have them, and I believe they are nice bags. In my brain, I don't think these are worth it. I think they are maybe good quality stocking stuffers at best. But if you ask me if you should invest into a full system of CRDBAG pouches, I would say no. For example, to put into perspective again how ridiculous this product is, I want you to look at the same backpack that CRDBAG uses to promote this product. So it's going to be the Lowepro ProTactic 450 AW2 camera bag. And that is the same camera bag that I have right here. I've used this camera for about 2-3 years. It's a very nice bag. For $299, or at my local camera store, I remember getting mine for $250, you can get a nice backpack that has included dividers and pouches. So what I have here is a Lowepro ProTactic 450 AW2 camera bag. I've had this for about 2 to 3 years, and I got it for about $250. This bag has been with me everywhere, and it is my favorite camera bag. I've had this for 2 or 3 years, and it has been super dependable, super reliable. On the inside, it comes with small pouches to hold batteries or anything else you want to put in there, and it also has a laptop sleeve for extra organization. On the inside of the Lowepro, it comes with included dividers to help protect your gear. The dividers are padded and feel really nice and soft. So you could either spend $300 on about 8 or 10 CRDBAGs, or you can spend $300 and get a nice professional camera backpack with included dividers that is basically already separating all your things from one another. So I don't understand CRDBAG's vision where basically people remove the dividers from their Pelican or remove the dividers from their backpack and just have everything in a card bag. That just doesn't make sense to me. I can see a nice quality pouch being useful to store miscellaneous accessories, but putting everything into a card bag is just unrealistic. So with all that together, we can see that it is a pouch with see-through mesh, with a zipper, and with a hook, with Velcro, and with labels. Do you see now why the cord bag is just an insanely priced product? With these 3 bags, this one is the included bag that comes with the Tentacle Sync timecode boxes. This one is a Nike bag that came with my shin guards. And this at the end is a 99-cent pouch with Velcro, with a label, and with a hook. Here's one card bag mini. All right, so now that we've matched our, this is what a cord bag is, a see-through bag with Velcro and with labels. That is $20. This is $3.50. This is $1. And this is about $2.50. This right here, the cord bag Fuse Mini, $20. And it can barely hold 2 Tentacle Sync time boxes. So the other 2 are just kind of there for the meme. But this right here is the ideal cord bag replacement. It is a 99-cent pouch with a see-through front with labels. You can remove these since they're so inexpensive. You just change it to whatever you need it to be. This is a $2 hook that's rated for about 25 pounds. It hooks onto the bag and wherever else you need it to be. And this is a zipper. And for the final part, here's a piece of Velcro. That's it. That's the cord bag. And all this together costs about $3.50. This is the cord bag medium. And while you could argue that the material is just slightly better than the 99-cent Walmart bag, the design is cleaner, but it's the same thing. See-through pouch, a hook, Velcro at the front, and a place for you to put your labels. Same exact thing. The biggest difference being that this one costs $35. $35. Just an absolute insane markup. I know there's a lot of things that go into running a business, but I don't know. It's very hard for me to justify something so simple as a bag. Eventually, if you buy enough cord bags, you just end up at the price range to buy a nice Pelican case with the dividers included, or a nice backpack like the Low Pro Pro Tactic with dividers included that protect, organize, and keep your stuff safe, and are overall just better investments than a bag. Also, the AirTag loop is pretty useless. It is out in plain sight, and it is honestly the first thing you see when you see this bag in person. It is right there, and once you open it, the AirTag will be super visible. Here, let me just go get one. This is the AirTag from my keychain. Hidden AirTag pocket. White AirTag. Yeah. Maybe you might want to change that in the Mark III cord bag. I don't know. Literally the first thing you see. And there's not really anywhere to put it. So the AirTag compartment in here is absolutely useless. You may not like it, but this is what peak cord bag looks like. For $3.50, you have the hook, you have the Velcro, you have the label, you have the see-through window. I don't know how anyone can look at this for $35 and tell me that it's worth it when you can build the exact same thing at Walmart for $3.50 and it does the exact same things. See-through pocket, Velcro, label, hook, zipper. If you found this video useful, consider leaving a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. I hope that you see that I am trying to be a very trustworthy reviewer and that I generally can just call it how it is. It's an overpriced pencil pouch, which I think if anyone says it's anything else other than that, they're just lying to you. And that's all I have for this video. It's an overpriced pencil pouch. No other way to say it. 30 bucks for a bag, you're out of your mind. They're pretty decent quality pencil pouches, but they're definitely not worth 40 bucks. I missed the money I had before I made this purchase. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found this video useful, consider leaving a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel. My name is Justin, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.